we'll see a squad from the back, the Buffalo Bulls. Squaring off with another team from the back, the Kent State Golden Flashes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Bulls will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Etheridge. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense takes the field to start this game off. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
It's caught! To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And the Golden Flashes want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Martin. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. Complete out of the backfield. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Golden Flashes send out the punt unit. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. So Buffalo's offense will have its first possession of the game. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Now facing a third and long. To the air, it's Roberson. Right down the middle. Finds the big tight end. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Gives it on the option. Spins away from the defense. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll ride the hot hand. Can't get him to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. 8th play of the drive coming up. Off the play fake. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Coming out with it, it's Clark. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. The sure hands. It's Harris. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. And an explosive play gets this offense working.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Martin. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The give is to Garcia. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the Golden Flashes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To throw, it's Roberson. Fires to the middle. He's got it. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the gun to give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. There he goes. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The Bulls are marching down the field. Power football with the run.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Open space at the 25. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulls. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy time and time again trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas is currently ahead early in this one in DKR, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by 7 over UTEP. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Got a little space. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The Golden Flashes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Golden Flashes will send out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. He'll get this drive started from the 29. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick release on the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Wants to throw. It's Roberson. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Bulls will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Harris. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Bringing the heat. He'll try to do it himself. And down he goes goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. The golden flashes line up to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Looking to throw, it's Roberson. Snagged in the middle, it's Snow. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Trying play action. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll try the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
That is an unbelievable play by the offense. Not only do you convert third down, not only do you convert third and long, but you get an explosive play that now sets you up on the opponent's goal line, first and goal. Wow.
The Bulls have their offense in high gear. Gets it out quickly. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buffalo! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And the golden flashes, headed quickly to the line. Might as well stick with him. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
The Golden Flashes will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Buffalo has it back, but see what the Bulls offense can do. This quarterback has been locked in. The passing game absolutely firing on all cylinders. And best of all, they've protected the football. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
This offense has it with really good field position. Off play action on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Throws for the tight end. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. Absolutely perfect. That'll close the gap to 14.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. The give out of the gun. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got a man, it's Henderson.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
From the gun, running back on the move. Breaks into the open. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. And the defense stopped him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Reads it, fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Dropping back, it's Roberson. Going for 6. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Trailing now by 17, and that ball's free behind the line. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The run to the left. Creates a little space. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the golden flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Hauls it in. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Lost a throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Martin.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Turning it on. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The golden flashes are rolling down the field. To the air on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
You know, quarterbacks cannot stare down receivers, especially when thrown over the middle of the field. You've got to look these safeties off. That was going to be a small window to throw into anyway, but staring at that wide receiver made the safety's job so much easier.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
Under fire. He's going to run it.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man on the right. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Pulls and fires complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Bulls have pushed it inside the 20. Looking for room. It's Henderson. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. The offense knocking on the door. First and goal. Scanning the field. It's Roberson. Trying to pull his way in. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now it's second and goal. Wants to go up top. Trying to find the end zone. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. He got it. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Purdue managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some around West Lafayette had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And the golden flashes, racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Dances away. Quarterback gets the first down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's first and 10. Quick completion on the out. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Golden Flashes can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Ready to fire from the pistol. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Kent. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dick's Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Makes the catch. It's McMillan. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. He has the first and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback, it's the variety of the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush, sometimes it's a 3-man rush, sometimes it's all-out blitz. But with the speed they have, especially in that front 7, it has been a nightmare for this offense. They've been giving up sack after sack after sack in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He wants to go deep. Catch inside the 25. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Roberson. Fires toward the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Dead center perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. And the golden flashes, moving quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The golden flashes are on the move. The inside handoff. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He's open on the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Trying to do it on the ground. How about that defense rising up up and stopping him short on 4th down. From the gun, the ground game.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the Bulls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Pulls it in. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Roberson. A strike downfield. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Going to the run, it's Henderson. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, running back gets to give. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! And the route is on.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Alabama has a lead currently, but they've been in a dogfight all day today and haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 8 over Wisconsin. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Trying to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Off the play fake. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost a race.
The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Turns it loose. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. Catch in the middle. It's Garcia. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Golden Flashes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Unloads to the right. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They bring the punter onto the field now. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They'll run play action. On the move, he fires. Complete to the left. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Motion from the wide receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass, it's Roberson. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. A first down run on the doorstep. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. To the air on second down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Now after the misfire, it leaves them with third and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown Bulls. Fit it in the window for the score.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off the play fake on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
The Golden Flashes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Here comes the Heat. Finds his tight end. That's a really really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
This has been a frustrating day. They haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Trying play action. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. The snap sets up the throw. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the golden flashes look to keep this drive humming. Quickly complete. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Now on 2nd down. They'll go to Garcia. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Makes the grab.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Unleashes one. Complete to the right. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Looking to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Just drives it between the uprights. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of their way with their finger. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Nice move to pick up yardage. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The give from the gun. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. The Golden Flashes will punt this one away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get going for it all. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Off play action. He'll take another shot here. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here.
And this is a tough spot.
He's got it inside the 25. And the catch is brought into the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Splits the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Washington is trailing right now, but I'm old enough to remember the 2001 season where UW won the Rose Bowl and nearly won a title. If that group could find a way, there's hope for this team. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to...
There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. The pull and throw off the RPO. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Caught in the backfield, it's King. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the wideout. Leaves it with the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Looking to throw, it's Gray. And they can't make the play on third down. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Slithers into space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give as they work on that clock. Powers forward but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Morrow. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give on the inside. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Grab behind the line. It's Garcia.
Yeah, and you see they keep creeping the running backs out in the flat right there. He slips them out to the right, gets him the football quickly. But this defense, man, I'll tell you what, you talk about speed, seeing things, reacting, and going and getting them on the ground. Really nice job.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the golden flashes decide to punt it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Looking to pass, it's Gray. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Morrow. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? They kick it away on 4th down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds the tight end.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch it with the coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it, you got to get better, you got to grow, and that's how that works.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation. anything that gets the juices flowing, like a rivalry game. And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Glad to have you with us from Dick's Stadium in Kent, Ohio, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Bowling Green Falcons, taking on another team from the MAC, the Kent State Golden Flashes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Golden Flashes will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Bowling Green Falcons offense will get the first possession of the game. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss.
Breaks into the open. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Motion from the back. Looking downfield, it's Pine. Throwing right. Got him downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. New set of downs after the completion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got the quick pass. Across the 25, he's got room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a weapon this guy is, right? At the tight end position, not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to bring down anyway, but the speed is what makes him different.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Falcons have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hogan. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. Touchdown, Falcons! Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculate it down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on third down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Kent State's offense will get the ball for the first time. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really...
Turning it off! Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harris. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Off the play fake. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Gets it out fast. They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll go back to the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, this team came out with their hair on fire. The offense drives down the field, scores a touchdown on their opening possession, and now the defense is dominating as well. Already their 2nd sack, and you've got to give this head coach a ton of credit. He did a great job getting this football team physically and mentally ready to play here today.
The Golden Flashes will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Already is... Oh, he's got some space. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. He'll pull it on the read. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Dropping back, it's Pine. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's to... Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. There's a heat. Got a man in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference. Defense.
They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. Off play action on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught behind the line. It's Garcia. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. And the Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Grab near the marker. It's Harris. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. completion to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Motion from the wide receiver. The hand to the running back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Got it behind the line. It's Newman. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that is a backbreaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play, but the defense came up big in a big moment.
Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And the Falcons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. That's reeled in. It's Middleton. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now on first down from the 28. The give and tick, 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 tick. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Back to pass, it's Pine. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Quick handoff. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. It'll be a draw. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. The Falcons send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Pocket breaking down. He's got an open man. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. They'll go with a quick touch pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Rushes on him. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides.
great state of Ohio is home to many teams in college football, but only one game between two schools from this state is fought over a trophy as coveted and desired as the one we have on the line today. Get ready because the wagon wheel is in the house. Welcome to Infocision Stadium in Akron, Ohio, home of the Zips. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Kent State Golden Flashes. Squaring off with another team from the back, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Zips will kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Kent State's offense will get first crack at it today. In the last meeting, Akron zipped past Kent State, who gave a not-so-golden effort.
And the players were celebrating after that blowout win. The Akron fans were celebrating. And, David, you know, when the opposite campus is only 10 miles away, there's a lot of people going down there to rub their noses in.
Man, you took it for a whole year, and you had to hear it. Now Kent State has an opportunity to shut everybody up. They should be ticked off, and they should be ready.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Hits him in stride of the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
3rd down and long is the hardest down to execute in football, but this offense made it look easy. Nice job being aggressive, making the big play down the field, and now set up in a position where they can go get a touchdown on 1st and goal.
The Golden Flashes have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's 3rd and goal. From the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Plucks it out of the air. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Snap in the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
They say rain usually affects the defense more than the offense. The offensive player knows where he's going, but the defense will disagree. What a start. Come out, first possession, create a turnover, now send a statement. You ain't throwing the ball in this rain.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Zips can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the option. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. There he goes. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. And the Zips getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try the counter. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll run it from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Zips are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to sneak it. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. From the gun, the running back has it. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Zips can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Zips kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. On the run, it's Gant. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. Back to throw, it's Finley. They go to the wide receiver screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Snagged in the middle, it's Adams. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Zips, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll run it. It's Williams. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Now they'll run the draw. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the field goal unit is on the field. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Running into the open space. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know...
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Ready to send that offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but Chips intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
They'll go back to work on offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. With With the catch, it's Martin. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Golden Flashes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Might be changing the route. On the direct snap, it's Garcia. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. The Golden Flashes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. On the direct snap, it's Garcia. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. And the Golden Flashes are on the move. Quarterback on the keeper. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's going to take off. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Golden Flashes will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think
breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Dropping back, it's Finley. Got it in the middle, it's Adams. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold on. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
In these situations, 3rd and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushers loose. Go get that QB.
The Zips will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Adams. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Finley. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. And the Zips will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
The give to the tailback. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. And the Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Finley. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down and nothing doing there. The Zips trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield. It's Polk. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Got it in the middle. It's Polk. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The run from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Polk. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Zips are flying down the field. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. He splits the upright. The lead now 6 here in the second. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time it's complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Golden Flashes line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Back to throw, it's Finley. Fires to the big fella. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to run it. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Trying to get the corner. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
The Zips will line it up on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got it. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the 4th quarter, they're going to be gassed.
And the Zips will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Akron. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Western Michigan is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is not a given. They're up by 7 over Ohio. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Running to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Offense set on 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. The give to the back. Gets away from one. Finds room. They finally get him stopped. And this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Golden Flashes are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The lone back's got it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The golden flashes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Guys, games like this show us why college football's the best sport in the world. Look at the Zips out there running around with a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Kent State, and while to some it may seem like a small blip across the college football landscape, this place has been the home to legends like Lambert, Edelman, James, Holmes, and of course, Saban. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the UL Monroe Warhawks, taking on a team from the MAC, the Kent State Golden Flashes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. And the Golden Flashes ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Louisiana Monroe's offense will have the football first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
On third down, he drops to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Griffin. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Griffin. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He's got the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, give on the inside. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Warhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Finds a man in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score, second and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Third and goal for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
The Golden Flashes offense will try to get something going with their first possession. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a...
He's going to take a shot. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The give is to Garcia. Makes him talk to the hand. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Golden Flashes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Pulls it in. It's Harris. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Golden Flashes line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The Warhawks want to move quickly.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Warhawks are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run play action. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Auburn is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair, and if that quarterback can find a little magic a la Cam Newton, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Baylor. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Golden Flashes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Garcia. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the grab. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Touchdown, golden fashion. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying play action. Got his man. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down, and the quarterback, Reese, has to play with great timing, because if he's too early or too late on the throw, that might get picked.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Quarterback on the keeper. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Warhawks have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Tight end now in motion. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Warhawks back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Off play action. Bears the pressure. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
A big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man on the right. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Warhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Garcia.
The quick passing game does several things. One, It doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. They'll go to Garcia. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Martin. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The short hands, it's Harris. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. All right, guys, let's think a little bit about Kent State. They found some success on the recruiting trail, got a top 25 class. Now the question is, what can they do with it?
It's a top 25 class. It's not littered with a bunch of 5-star blue-chip prospects. They've got guys they feel like they can develop down the road. But, David, the big question is, how long is it going to take?
Yeah, and sometimes when you get that top 25 class, you also found some diamonds in the rough. And then some guys that have some potential that get developed. So, interested to see how they do in developing these guys.
The Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Kent State.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst. And he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goal. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Has ready. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Oh, he's got some space. He's up to 51 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. To the ground, he's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They go to the draw. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Golden Flashes have this offense rolling. With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders. Defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. USC is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up 14 over Fresno State.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. The short hands. It's Griffin.
We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Caught in the backfield, it's Godfrey. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Gives it on the option. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a